Titi, glad to have you on the show today.
Hi, CFA. Nice to be here.
So how's it going?
It's been interesting times. Honestly, COVID has been interesting times, and I would say a good one, really, for the edtech industry generally. So, yeah, happy.
So how much of an impact do you think that the pandemic has had on the edtech industry?
Honestly, I would say it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's been totally fantastic. I'll be very honest. EdTech before was nice to have, something we are considering, something that is for the future, something that is, the back burner. And then suddenly COVID happened. And then you are not even pushed. What's a bigger word than pushed? You are dragged to the front burner. That's the only way I can describe it. So COVID-19, the lockdown, the pandemic has really created an enabling environment. EdTech is no longer a nice to have. EdTech is now a must. And it's not only for the education space when we look at it in terms of education, but even for the corporate space. So a lot of trainings have had to transition online to using technology. A lot of things that they were doing, meetings. So it's just been an awesome time for EdTech. So I'm really excited in what this means. And what it just means is that we won't go back to how it was before. It's now something that everybody is seriously considering, irrespective of the business that they are in. So before, it used to just be the big players, the banks, the telcos, the likes of Google, the people that have deep pockets that were considering it. Schools that were big, yes, they were considering EdTech, but now everyone's considering it. Everybody just has to, consider it if they are to have some bit of survival during this period and even beyond. So it's been exciting times. We are so excited. We're like, this is open heavens from God. So it's been good.
But I have a question for you though. What do you think are some of the challenges that this also portends for the educational industry in the country or globally?
Well, maybe we'll start with the country because our own challenges are a bit interesting. Technology, EdTech, requires three key factors. The first is that you have data and connectivity. The second is that you have power, electricity. And the third is that you have some form of device. In a lot of countries, the major challenge is usually the device. Do all the kids have devices and all that? But in Nigeria, those three factors are challenges. So data is honestly quite expensive. When I look at the Indian EdTech market, it's one of the biggest. And one of the main reasons why it's one of the biggest is because data is cheap and affordable. So that's a major one here. You find it out, even when you're on Zoom, people are taking off their videos. Why? It's because of data. People who want to do WhatsApp. A lot of schools could not transition to full online because they just want to use WhatsApp. So those are the key challenges when I think about it. There's data, there's power. So I have my staff working remotely, and sometimes they'll tell you, Madam, we've not had like a few hours. They're waiting for them to put on the gen. They want to charge them. So you can imagine they want to charge their laptops before they can send me something I'm waiting for. So light is a major one. It's the same thing. My children are doing online, and then the training is happening, and then it goes dark. The teacher is off because they're taking light in her place. So light is a major challenge for us. Then devices, a lot of people still don't have smartphones, smart devices that can help them go online. So those are the challenges generally, amongst other things.
Okay, I understand that there can be excitement about the fact that, EdTech has come to the front burner, but children of the less privileged kids, what about them? I mean, what should we do about that?
Honestly, those are the people that are most impacted right now by the lack of, by the pandemic. So let me not call it by the lack. And a lot has been done, to be fair. I have to do kudos to government for some of the things they've been doing. They've used radio, they've used TV, and it's not just in Nigeria, all over the world. I don't know any country that have all the children using devices. A lot of them have children in various communities that do not have devices. So they've used a lot of things. Some people have tried to get devices there, move it from the schools, get them devices. But I mean, that's assuming that you already have. So I think a number of things that government is doing, which is in terms of radios, TV, WhatsApp group, little clusters, providing worksheets, anything they can do, depending on the peculiarities of the area, some of the things that are being done. And it can make do for now. That's what I would say. But in the long term, we have to look at it. We have to say, how do we create clusters whereby people can have access to devices? How do we create clusters where we can provide solar panels for them so that they can have access to light? How do we do local area network? Because it doesn't have to be data in terms of the internet. It can be, you know how it is, you can use Raspberry Pi and create a local network. The number of 20, 50, 100 devices can connect to that. So there are a lot of things we can do, but the solution is we have to plan for them. We don't have them now, so it's things that government and individuals, a lot of corporate support needs to really come in.
So at the moment, is there some sort of EdTech network or EdTech association or group or something, anything like that now?
Honestly, right now it's amazing. It's fabricated. It's fragmented. I've been for a lot of things. There are a lot of associations, there are a lot of things, but nothing bringing it together. Nobody bringing it together. And that was one of the things I enjoyed when I was at Founders Institute. I enjoyed the fact of meeting. They were not specifically EdTech, but that thing that just brings all of us together, all of us to hear what each person is doing, to see what they're doing, their challenges. I found it very enlightening and refreshing. There was a company that tried to do the first EdTech conference. I can't remember the name. It was like EduPad and Edu. They tried to do something. And I met a lot of people doing wonderful things in EdTech. EdTech is being used for training, for recruitment. You can do exams across the state. Like that one where we rush. In my own time, we had to rush one venue, queue up one long queue to do the exams. But schools are having to do the exams online. I can't wait for a time when JAM, all these things will be done online. Look at how when you go and want to do your TOEFL or anything, you go to the British Embassy to go and do the all centers, and you're doing it. It's a CBT. CBT, then you get your results. So JAM needs to be there, once they can cover all the, challenges with teaching and all that. But I think a lot of things should just move. So I see a lot of opportunities. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide. In Africa, it's not different. In Africa, it's expected to be at least that was before COVID. It was expected to grow to $1 billion by the end of 2025. But with COVID, they're seeing the naira and they're seeing the dollars.
Okay, Titi, finally, what's next for your EdTech startup?
So for us, it's been exciting times. COVID has brought a lot of corporate partnership, which we're so excited about. So that's really very exciting. We're about to make a major announcement with our partnership with one of the major global technology companies, so that we're very excited. So a lot of opportunities are opened. What we're really trying to do is get the word out there in terms of the content that we have available, both for corporates and also for children. So anything that requires, taking your content and taking it online, technology, but with the fun element, because that's really what's different. We use games. We have this fun element to just make learning, take it from the boring zone, take it to the fun zone. That's what we're about. So it's been an exciting time. So we look for more. We're looking for more corporate partnership, especially in terms of things that will help drive the data. So we're looking to partner with, telcos in terms of how we can bundle it and drive down the data, because that's really a lot of people's concern. I heard a school owner tell me that in 1 month she spent over 200,000 naira on data. I have like 3 service providers at the minimum at any point in time. So I'll have MTN, I have SpectraNet, I have, just so that, I don't have any stories. I don't want to tell stories. So if those things can be brought low, my estate for the first time is actually now having fiber being done around our estate. They never would have considered it. But people have been spending so much money. So a lot of things, I just feel we need more collaborations. We need more corporates to help push EdTech, which is the future. And we're all here waiting and excited, ready to partner with telcos, with corporates, with banks, technology companies. We're just here waiting.
All right, Titi, thank you so much for being on the show. I wish you all the best as you build.
Thank you, CFA. Thank you for having us. We're really excited. So people can check us out, Niger Kids, for all your fun learning.
Yeah, cheers. Bye-bye, Titi.
Bye. Cheers.
I've been chatting with Titi Adewusi, founder, Niger Kids. And like she stated, we have to take full advantage of EdTech in helping our students learn, especially in a post-COVID world, because we do not have the budget to build thousands of schools for physical learning. So technology is the way to go. We've come to the end of the show, but it doesn't end here. The conversation continues online. We are Tech Trends TV on social media. Also watch the entire show on Channels TV YouTube or cfablog.ng. For Tech Trends, I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.